MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up now, Keston Hiura. He will lead this one off today. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Third home run for him on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Stepping in now, Lucas Erceg. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box, Ben Buddy, and he fouls this one off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set with the 0-1.
Ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success, got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the stretch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. On to the bottom of the first, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2-0 now. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bryant carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. His prior history versus this arm. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hayward, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing, strike 2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away.
Ball 4. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now the Cubs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
1-0.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The set and the 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
That's
And
ball
it
3.
misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Happ will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Manny Pena. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. In now, Kyle Schwarber. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The average down at an even 220. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
3-2, full count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Pena over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Kipnis, or Kip for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Brandon Woodruff. 9-1-2 due up.
Brandon Woodruff.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bleachers and out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This one also hit deep to left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Ryan Braun now as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Lucas Arce. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Runners are at first and third with none out. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. On first, runners back. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Ben Buddy. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he'll reach second now with one away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The lefty,
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Trevor McGill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Trevor McGill.
Keon Broxton will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Ready on 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And before a first pitch to the plate, the move to first. And he's back in standing. In now, Manny Pena. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. How's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubs nothing.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Trevor McGill.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. At the plate, Javier Baez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
That's a ball.
Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1-0 the count. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Threw the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a liner. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the stretch. Bryant, 28 years old. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby now.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike taken up in the zone.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run.
On 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Milwaukee leads it 5-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high, it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He pops it up. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time. And mix in some off-speed pitches.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Drives it out to deep right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're up 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
And the pitch.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 to Schwarber. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is pulled into right. And he will get there to make the running play. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Ryan Braun. Now here it comes. This year against right-handed pitching, Braun is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he is in to second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box, Lucas Erceg. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe.
He's safe. Now back, the center fielder, Ben Buddy.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Buddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another.
Pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Howe is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Ronnie Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. To the plate now, Keon Broxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Hayward.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. One there.
Out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Cubs, number 30, Alex Mills.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Manny Pena. First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now back the pitch, Brandon Woodruff.
So here now's the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Orlando Arcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Orlando Arcia.
Fastball off the plate
outside.
away for ball 1. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Captain Hura.
Riding in once again, Keston Hiura is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Play ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Happ brings it in.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. it's way the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubs 1. Corbin Burns enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard to the right, but foul. One, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line drive, base hit to right.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Farm. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis. And Braun will handle this one for round number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Mills.
Albert Almora will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Albert Almora.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubbies 3. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lucas Erceg. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Ben Buddy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting. Left fielder,
Into the box, Keon Broxton. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
At the plate, Manny Pena. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. half is there, 2 gone. Justin Smoke will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Milwaukee, number 12, Justin Smoke.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Count now a ball and a strike. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Brewers 10 and the Cubbies 3. David Phelps will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
David Phelps.
Last half of the 7th here, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
No, that's
Tries
down.
to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Throwing back is the left fielder. Off the LED board and gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. 4th home run for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
In now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Braun is there. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to take his hacks again, Anthony Rizzo. Last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Heading after this is Broxton. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Brewers 10 and the Cubs 4. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Soft grounder left side. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Striding in, Ryan Braun. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 348 for his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Stepping in now, Lucas Erceg. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Still 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Now batting, Ben Buddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his 2nd in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Standing in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cubs 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Probably a design take. Right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control.
0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Jason Kipnis. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder at the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 6th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Victor Caratini will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg. So as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but
and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Caratini rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to left. Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead this one 11-6. Rowan Wick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Keon Broxton, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lifted in the air to right field. Hayward is there. 1 quick out to start.
The catcher, number 9, Manny.
Digging in now, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Brock Holt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Brock Holt.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Keston Hiura will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1 and 2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away.
I got
Ball
one
and a
ball,
strike.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Brewers 12 and the Cubs 6. Corey Knebel, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Corey Knebel.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Shot back up the middle, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Bryant around first, heading for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Inside,
as he
ball
will
one.
look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 ties him up inside with a good
1-1.
fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, first base.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A man at third with one away. A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Kane going back to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 6th home run on the season for him, as they've cut this deficit down to 4. In now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. It's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. Home runs earn the victory. Brandon Woodruff earns his first win of the season. John Lester couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.